Welcome to Harvard Survivor Season 3.
I have to find it or else.
Baby! Whoa! Outside the bathroom.
Yep. It was fun.
We did a bit of colluding.
I mean, we're all here.
Actually, one of our teammates was looking for an idol.
All day, every day.
Now, with the intention of...
Oh, God.
Fuck yeah, we do.
I'm Connor Meyer, the founder and president of the Harvard Undergraduate Survivor Club, the winner of Harvard Survivor Season 1, and your host for Harvard Survivor Season 3.
Welcome to Harvard Survivor Season 3. If you guys are wondering what the tribes are based on, so now it's time to announce our theme for the season. If you're standing to my right, you are the STEM tribe. And you guys will be blue. So grab a buff, pass it around. And to my left, you guys are the Humanities tribe. And down. Blue tribe, are you guys ready to get to your very first immunity challenge? For you guys' first challenge, it's called A Fridge Too Far. The way this challenge works is you guys are all going to start behind this bench, and you're going to move from this bench to the very last brown bench over there and back in as fast as time as you possibly can. The twist is, only one person has to go, but they are not allowed to touch the ground. The things that they can touch, you can touch any of these brown benches, any of the flower pots, any of your tribe mates, but your tribe mates are not allowed to carry you. They're not allowed to help you balance. Yeah. Survivors ready?
Yep.
Yes. Timer ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get comfortable, get very comfortable.
Ready?
Alright. Move it, I'll watch here so that it doesn't get stuck. Yeah.
Careful, let's go. Careful, I got both.
Good, let him jump here. Alright.
You got it.
Yeah!
Are we done?
One more.
Yeah.
Get set. I'm ready. Ready, set, go.
Wait, you have to step on it. I am
Oh,
on
wait, you have to step on everything?
all the benches. Yeah.
No, she doesn't. Very creative approach.
Using their resources.
You gotta touch it. It's okay, we can talk. Yeah.
Good. Making their way back to this outside the box approach. We're gonna win it.
We need to move it back. I don't know.
All right. For our first immunity challenge, which too far, you guys are fighting for Jeff. In Jeff's arms, you will be safe. You cannot go home with Jeff. Jeff around you. So this will be your immunity idol. This challenge was extremely close. It was decided by less than a second because both tribes thought of the same strategy. The times were 52, 53, and 53:49. The tribe with 52 seconds, 49, winning the challenge is Lucky Man.
I mean, do we make a group decision or just do like the actual survivor? I don't know.
I can't really be a group. I don't think we can make a group.
That's a good point. I don't know.
I still feel like I have my people speech.
You're like, I can't vote for some people. Oh my god, what a strategy! Just never reveal your name.
It'd be so funny and nobody tells.
I mean,
It's just like that girl. Yeah, it's like that guy. Like,
And then, for example, the fact that we have two Hannahs.
yeah.
So how are you?
oh man,
Oh
which
my
one of
god,
us?
those two on that
That's fun, Mom.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we can like just being honest. Do we think they're like crushed in the bathroom?
They're probably.
Because like I feel like I don't know.
okay.
I don't know because if she says, "Can someone come with me?" then 3 people come over. Like you know.
Wait, who initiated that?
I think Hannah just actually needed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh no,
guess
that's
so.
What if they're like also like coming up with something in the bathroom? We don't want to make like a rinse in our team, you know?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
together.
if we can actually, if this is actually team decision, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
4
know.
minutes.
So maybe,
What
like-
kind of counts?
You guys want to work together for this vote?
I feel like we should. I mean, we're all here, and like
How many team members are there in total?
10. We have. Oh shit! This
Wait, that's
we have majority. This is
okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't have to like decide. Let's like hear people. But like, I think us 6 should vote together.
Okay. We're six.
Oh, this is really fucking. This is stressful.
Okay.
Lex, I didn't hear a yes from you.
I'm
What
happy
are
to
your
vote
thoughts?
with you. I just feel bad that it's like our team is already divided.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me
Yeah.
sad. But I think also it's like low stakes. It's just our
Yeah.
first vote. Like, we have to pick someone and then I guess we can just like
Show.
fresh.
And then we can win
afterwards.
the next one and win
Maybe,
all of
like-
them. And also we can all agree to have like no hard feelings about it. Like we'll all like
Yeah,
There's no
it-
real
it's
strategy
just-
behind this.
we need-
have to vote.
It's also just. I feel like we need to. It's gonna get strategic soon. I feel
Yeah.
like we kind of have to get ready for that. You know.
yeah.
For me, I think like we all had adequate time to go to the bathroom when we were in there. Like, oh, who needs to go to the bathroom, right? I don't know. You went. Someone else went, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason now, like 5 minutes later, then they have to go.
Yeah,
It's kinda
nothing.
weird, right?
Nothing against like William, but like
someone.
I would think he goes fast.
Well, I don't know whoever proposed the bathroom idea, but I don't
Well,
know.
no,
who that was.
Hannah's been really helpful.
Yeah.
It was Hannah.
I would say like Hannah was one of the like probably the most helpful in the challenge. Definitely.
Which hand?
Very good. The EPS Hannah.
Okay. So, does anyone have like an instinct on the people that are in there?
No, we know who.
No. What?
Oh, sorry. Like who would they vote?
Oh,
Sorry,
who
what?
we
No.
should-
Who should vote? Okay, wait. There's Hannah, William.
And Grace.
Grace.
Grace, yeah.
Uh,
Guys, I really like Grace's thing one shirt.
Yeah, she's a good one.
yeah, I mean,
We can't vote her
I
out.
like
We can't vote her
I
out.
like William. I think he was helpful.
Yeah.
But also, just how
Well,
long does it take him
I don't
to go
wanna-
to the bathroom?
I don't want to
So I'm
spoil
just-
things,
just-
but
Oh, wait.
in the
Just being
science
honest.
center, he said,
I'm just being honest. Like,
do you remember
I'm
when
just
he
only
said that
started-
he's gonna go for
Oh wait, they're coming. They're coming. We gotta
and
hurry
then he
up.
went to
Because
look for
They're
even
coming.
idol?
But they're all coming
Like,
together,
when
guys.
we were
I
in there,
swear.
I think other
he went
Hannah-
looking.
They're coming in a group.
I think other.
I don't think he has anything, but
You think
just
put
like
Hannah McLaughlin?
What is she wearing?
Blonde Hannah.
Oh, what's she wearing though? Like. Oh, okay.
What was asking me wrong?
Hannah McLaughlin.
yeah.
So
So
when they come over here, we can
Wait,
be like, we're just talking about we want to be
guys,
fun.
did you listen?
yeah, I was just
what-
saying when we were in there, at the very beginning, he was like, "Let me go for a strip." He said, "We're gonna look for the hidden immunity idol," but we went into cover and it was like.
1, 7, 5, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes. 12. Wow, that's all applied. Yeah, they're like humanities modules. They're like all these properties.
That's crazy. Lincoln, New York. All right, STEM tribe. How does it feel to be losing the first challenge? You guys had a very innovative strategy. Turns out that the humanities tribe also thought of the same strategy. How do you guys process all of that?
Sucks. It's just, especially since it's just by a second, you know.
Did anybody feel like they kind of took a leadership role within the challenge, or did it feel like things were decided by consensus? How did that get? How did Mohammed? How did you get decided to be the person that was actually touching?
Yeah, I don't think it was one person stepping forward. I think we had this little conversation where we asked who feels more, what's more stimulating to do. I raised my hand because I thought like I could do it, and we also wanted someone that is smaller, someone that would be able to go on other people without hurting them. And I think that's what my teammates and I thought would be the best decision. That was before we even thought of that idea, but yeah, I think it's one person's decision.
How are you guys thinking about deciding this vote? It's the first vote of the season. There's not a whole lot of time. What do you think this vote is going to be based off of?
I mean, there's not really anything to vote based on, which is what makes it so difficult. I mean, we've known each other for like 8 minutes, and voting right now just feels like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be very random in how we vote.
I think is everybody have a name that they have in mind already?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. And something else I wanted to add was I think we had this conversation where we were saying that because this vote will be kind of random and it's not based on anything, we should just like get over this and try to consolidate the group and not put any feelings or emotions behind today's vote, and try to be stronger and win the rest of the challenges.
Well, with it being so random, is anybody worried about today's vote? Who feels like they could be the first person going home today? Who definitely feels safe, and it's definitely not them?
I think I feel worried to some extent.
Everything's uncertain.
So it could just happen.
Well, it seemed like there was a little bit of a break in the group during. At some point, there was a group of some people kind of went inside and some people stayed outside. What do you think were some of the group dynamics of that?
I think it was just he needed to go to the bathroom and all.
Yeah. Took a coffee before this. Has the music.
Do you think there's any chance that could impact today's vote, or do you think people are like thinking, people use the bathroom, that's fine?
I mean, we're a pretty like fun group and like close group already, and I feel like while we were outside, at least we were thinking like, oh, let's just in the bathroom. Like, we're all a strong group, and there's no way they can strategize yet, so we're not too worried about it. Yeah, so I mean, coming in, like, first challenge, we were hyped, we had an amazing strategy, and we all thought we were gonna win for sure. Like, even during the challenge, like, we thought we had extra time, so like, oh, slow down, and be cautious, but on the other hand, we didn't realize that the other team had the same exact strategy, so losing by 1 second really sucked. And then, like, after that, I mean, we were all scrambling at 8 minutes to decide who we wanted to vote for, and none of us had any idea of, like, how to do so. There was the other group who like went to the bathroom weirdly. We were like curious about that, but we did talk like a little bit of strategy, but it was more of like a Russian roulette.
I thought the first challenge went pretty well for us STEM majors, but unfortunately we lost. I thought our ideas were very innovative, especially since some of us are in engineering, but I guess the humanities majors also got into Harvard, so that was kind of a shame. Can't believe we lost that. As for like people and alliances, like I'm just not sure. I'm a freshman, so I don't actually know anyone here. There's only one other freshman with me. I didn't know him beforehand.
Earlier, I hit the John with a couple people. It was the two Hannahs and Will. I really messed with the two Hannahs. We had a good talk back in the stalls. Good collaborative vibe. And Will, outside the bathroom. He was being a little snaky, already scheming. I think at this stage in the process, it's kind of better to collaborate, try to keep the team together. He was the only person I noticed who was trying to think about who to vote out, rather than commiserating about how tough it is to have to vote anyone out at all. So for those reasons, I'm thinking about voting out Will. I think he's dangerous.
But yeah, we did lose the first challenge, which really sucks because I thought we were really creative and smart. And we took so long to prep for it. But I think this vote is just based off of very, very little, which sucks. So I think everyone's very nice. I think we had a good vibe going on.
Who do you think you're working with on this vote other than Hannah McLaughlin?
So I was part of the bathroom crew, and that was actually a strategic point. Also because I do always have to pee, but everyone was just standing in a circle, and I was like, all right, we need to divide up this group if we're going to make any decisions. So I said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Someone please come with me. So no one just ganged up on the first person that left. Thank God, Hannah and Grace. And then William came with. So that was really good to be able to strategize with a small group for a bit. Although William immediately started looking for idols, which is funny because I don't think they're going to be in the Science Center because we are moving to a different spot later on. So kind of interesting to already be looking for idols in front of everyone. But yeah, so that's what I'm with right now.
Did that make you think of targeting William, or you feel pretty set on working with, you said it was William Kirchman, Grace Brady, Hannah Burrows,
Oh, you got
Hannah McLaughlin?
Yeah, I think that definitely makes Will a target. I talked to Alice very, very briefly, and she said the name they were floating around was Will because he was part of the group that left. Luckily, me, Grace, and other Hannah were in the bathroom, and we were also saying Will or one of the freshmen, just based off of, I guess, who's most likely to help us get a challenge to win.
Who filled you in on that from the crew that was outside?
Yeah, Alice.
Alice John, okay. And then who are the other freshmen that you were talking to?
Alice.
Alice is the only freshman?
The only one that I know of, I think Will is also a freshman. Everyone looks like a freshman to me because I'm a senior.
Yeah, so I think, I'm not sure any of us really have like strong number ones at this point. I think the group is pretty close. I think maybe for me, I'm closer to the other Hannah than a lot of the others just because we already knew each other and same name, so that's kind of funny. We definitely thought we killed the challenge. We thought we were very innovative. I think we were all very shocked that they came up with the same thing because I think we were all underestimating them a little bit. I think we definitely had our little STEM superiority complex going through our minds. But yeah, I think we will not underestimate them again in the future. I think we know now that they're here to play, which is good to know. So when a couple people went to the bathroom, I figured that was a good time to like go and talk in a smaller group. And while we were there, Will was scheming the whole time, like looking for idols, like suggesting people to vote, and I was like, yeah, like I would vote these people. But once the three of us girls went off into the bathroom and he went off, we kind of agreed that we would vote him. Just because it was a little bit weird that he was like out looking for an idol the whole time, like secretly. But I don't know how the rest of the group is feeling.
It was a bit tricky because it's like we're not on an island, so we don't have to run around and get like, you know, firewood and stuff. So there's not a lot of time to just keep people apart. But something happened today that then it kind of hit us. That one, the game was more like a lot more intense than we thought it was going to be. But two, there are a lot of opportunities to like pull people aside and talk with them. For example, out of the 10 of us, one of the Hannahs said she had to go to the bathroom. Then she was like, does anyone want to come with me? And 3 people came. It was William, other Hannah, and Grace. William was the first one to like kind of jump at it, which I thought was kind of weird because he's a guy, like he's not like why is he doing, what type of favor is that? And then they're taking longer and longer, and I'm like, he's a guy, he does not take that long in the bathroom, right? So like this is suspicious. So I think within our 6, because it went from talking like, okay, you know, we all like each other, how are we going to decide the vote, to then realizing there's 6 of us, 4 of them. So I forgot who, but someone kind of vouched for Grace. I vouched for one of the Hannahs, so then it was like Hannah or William, but then we were like, now that we look back, it's kind of suspicious that William went over there. Like, us as a 6 should be plotting together because I'm certain those 4 will be plotting together. So us 6 kind of decide on William. So then when the other people came over here, they might have a name in mind. And something else we noticed was before we left, William was like, let me do a sweep. I don't know what that meant. I don't know why we're idle hunting the science center, but that was suspicious.
I was low-key surprised by how much plotting it felt like the other team was doing. When we came out to join and do our challenge, the humanities team was like, that was so hard, like we didn't put it together, we didn't work together as a team. And then come to find out, we had the exact same strategy. So that, I think, really taught our team that they're here for blood, and we gotta kind of lock if we wanna be keeping up and staying competitive. I do think that that brought our team closer together. We've been bonding a little bit over our STEM concentrations, and I really like my team. I think genuinely I've gotten along with every single person. A person in particular is plotting for an immunity idol, and we're just kind of disappointed, I think, to see that so early in the day and think it kind of bodes poorly for team bonding.
Right now I feel closer to Lax, who is another senior, and the group of people who did not go to the bathroom early on, so we kind of feel a bit connected there. But yeah, so far there is not too much to say. We're still getting to know each other and trying to build up the team bond.
So the person that you're closest to, you would say right now, Lux?
Yes, I would say I'm very close to Lax. I think we've been having some good conversations. We kind of have the same ideas on who we think has been contributing or has been trying to split up the group a little bit. We're trying to keep the group together, and if we get to that point, we want to prevent any kind of breaking to happen in the team. So I think we definitely agree more with Lax.
Okay.
I will say that when we were like outside, like Jay was kind of leading the conversation a lot in terms of strategization and how we might be voting this tribal council.
Did you like that Jay was leading the conversation, or did that rub you the wrong way?
It was okay. I think someone needed to do that job, and Jay did do it. I will say though, it probably also was like a little bit of a red flag or something to note for the future.
Yeah, I'm sure the others have said this already, but like there's just not much to go off of like voting right now. I mean, we've known each other a little bit more now, but still really not enough to decide like who's like should be voted off. Not really alliances that I can see.
Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote.
You didn't say anything.
Huh?
You didn't say anything.
First vote, Chase. Second vote, William. That's 1 vote Chase, 1 vote William. Next vote, William. That's 2 votes William, 1 vote Chase. Vote. William. Next vote. William. That's 4 votes William, 1 vote Chase. Next vote. William. The first person voted out of Harvard Survivor Season 3. William. Yeah. That's 6 votes. That's enough. Come here and bring your torch.
I'm voting Chase. Not really any good reason at all. Really just first name that came to mind, and I couldn't think of a reason why not. So if I have to vote someone, just go with my gut, I guess.
I'm voting William. Early on, we didn't really have a consensus on who we were going to vote, but we noticed that he's been getting disconnected from the group, trying to go out and look for immunity idols when we should be socializing and getting to know each other more. I also just recently heard he was trying to build up a movement against some other people in the group, and early on we don't really want disruptions in our group. So yeah, that's why I'm voting William.
All right, so I'm voting for William, primarily because, first off, Mohammed told me that William was constantly looking for idols in the Science Center and outside. I even saw him looking for one. And also Jay told me that he threw my name out there to vote for me, and he told Grace to vote for me. And additionally, when he went to the bathroom with the girls, he was apparently scheming there too. So for those reasons, William has to go.
I think we just got a little bit scared by you because you were scheming a tiny bit and looking for idols openly.
Already playing very hard, and you said you're a Survivor super fan. Secretly, I am too, but I'm trying to keep that on the DL. So, yeah, I think you're going to find an idol first because you'll be looking the most, so I'm trying to prevent that from happening before we get to the next slot.
I'll be voting for William today. I remember one girl said, does anyone want to come to the bathroom with me? And William was like, I'll go with you. And I feel like that's more of a girl thing. So I'm not so sure about that. And also I've heard that he was like really scheming, like trying to find an idol during that time. Like, I don't know if he actually had to use the bathroom. I feel like he was just using that to like try to get ahead. And like, we put team over self on Team STEM.
I don't want someone on the team who's really just here for himself.
William, you're really cool and you were kind of someone I was excited to work with, but you're just being a bit too messy right now for my liking. So I think in terms of controlling the tribe, I want to be that person. I don't want you to be that person.
Well, it is what it is, you know. It was fun, chilled. Guess I did too much too fast.